Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another meal prep video. We're just going to jump right in and start chopping up some fruits and veggies. I want to do some more like little snack protein boxes this week, so I want to do some strawberries in those. I'm just going to do a couple because last week I only ate 2 of the 4 I made. So I'm just going to start small, and I can always make some ahead of time, if I want to make more, I can always make more because I'll have the ingredients for it. So I'm just going to cut up some strawberries, trying to get the last part of the season, you know, with strawberries. Like these ones, they tasted okay, but there was a lot of like really white ones. There were some that were just a little tart. So we're definitely starting to get out of berry season, which is so sad, but I can always buy frozen berries and stuff too. So, but yeah, you can see here that they're just a little bit out of season, but you know, it's time for apples and oranges and all the yummy fall fruits. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cut up. Next up, we're going to work on some peppers. So I was at the grocery store the other day, and I don't know, I'm just like, I love my hummus and veggies, but lately it's like I've just been wanting something different, and I was looking at yogurts and the cream cheese at the same place as yogurts, and they had the big thing of whipped cream cheese, and I'm like, oh, I haven't had whipped cream cheese in a while. I bought some, a few weeks ago for a recipe, and I was like, oh, that would be really good. Let's do some veggies, so like some stuffed peppers. I bought these peppers a few weeks ago for a recipe and still trying to use them up, so I'm like, I'm going to do some stuffed peppers. And then I thought, oh, one thing I love that I used to eat all the time was cucumbers with cream cheese and with everything but the bagel seasoning. So I thought, okay, we're going to buy this whipped cream cheese and we're going to make ourselves just a little different veggie snack this week than using hummus. So we have our whipped cream cheese here. Now, one thing I did not show you is I did take a paper towel and just got as much of the moisture off the tops of the cucumbers that I could, because you will notice, and that's why I used whipped cream cheese for this. When you use the regular just block cream cheese, I have a problem with the cream cheese sticking to the cucumbers and staying in the peppers. Like it literally just comes right out. But if you take a paper towel and you kind of dry just the tops of the veggies, and the whipped cream cheese makes a huge difference, I'll tell you, and it's only 50 calories for 2 tablespoons. And I'm just using a teaspoon. So I'm actually measuring out a teaspoon, a leveled teaspoon, and even for these peppers, because these are those little mini peppers. And I'm pretty sure it's 2 tablespoons for a serving. Now I'm doubting myself. But anyway, it is only 50 calories for a serving, and I'm pretty sure it's 2 tablespoons. But anyway, I'm just using the teaspoon thing here, and I'm just putting a teaspoon of each. That way it'd be easy to track. And I know like each little bite has a teaspoon of the whipped cream cheese. Then I'm just taking some everything but the bagel seasoning, and we're just going to put that on there because I love this stuff. And then we have our little snack. And then I'm also going to be doing a like bacon, cucumber, tomato salad. And so I want to get the other cucumber that other half of this cucumber, and I'm going to cut that up, and we're going to use that for that salad. So it's about, I don't know, I think I figured up about 2 cups of the cucumber by the time I got done. And I'm just cutting them into halves here, so they're kind of more bite-sized pieces for that salad. So I'm just trying to get as many fruits and veggies in as possible. I feel like I've been kind of slacking on that lately. And whenever I'm slacking like that, I tend to really crave it. And that's what I've been doing lately. I've been like craving salads, craving veggies. So hopefully then I can, I'll just do a good job of getting those in this week. So now I'm just taking some grape tomatoes, and I'm just cutting those in half. The bigger ones I'm cutting into fourths. And then you'll see as we put together the salad. But I love these tomatoes that are like the different colors. I feel like you do get like a different taste for each of them. I got these at Safeway. They do have those kind in Costco too that are really good, the big huge ones. But now with just me, the only one in the house that eats those types of things, I don't go through them as much. So I do have to buy the smaller containers. I think pretty soon we're going to probably not go to Costco as often, because it's going to be harder for us to go through those bigger packages of things that are at Costco. Next up, I need to cut up a white onion because I'm going to be using this for some lunch and dinner recipes this week. As far as like white onion versus yellow onion versus sweet onion. So we have a lot of sweet onions here because I'm in Oregon State, and in Washington they grow a lot of onions up there. And I think usually it's the like sweet onions. One of my old bosses used to have a onion farm in Walla Walla, and he used to bring us onions and stuff. Oh my gosh, some of those onions were humongous. I love the sweet Walla Walla onions. But I like a white onion on certain recipes, and so for this particular one, with these beef tacos I'm going to bake, I love white onion on those. I don't know why, it's just something about it. We also need some cilantro again for those same tacos, and I'm going to be having tacos and taco salads. You guys know how much I love cilantro. My husband's one of those people that says it tastes like dish soap. I personally do not taste the dish soap flavor. I have read that it's like a genetic thing on what people think. You know, it's like you're born with this taste of it, which is so weird to me that something like that can happen. So we're just getting this all chopped up for our recipes this week. So we have all of our good veggies. So we have our cilantro, our onion. We have our cucumbers and strawberries also here that I will have for snacks. We have our cream cheese and veggie snacks here. So this will be fabulous. Again, easy to track. And then we have our little mixings there for our salad that we're going to throw together here in a few minutes. Next up, let's go and make that salad. So we have 6 pieces of cooked bacon. I cooked it a little bit too long. We also have some Bolthouse Ranch dressing, and then our cucumbers and our tomatoes. So we're going to chop up this bacon. It was so crispy, you guys. I don't cook bacon very often, and it just came out really crispy. So probably don't cook it as crispy as this, but it's bacon, right? It still tasted good. So I have 6 slices of bacon. This is the fully cooked bacon. They're a little bit smaller slices, so when you see the calories and points and stuff, just keep that in mind. It is the fully cooked bacon. And so we're just going to throw everything into a big bowl. So we have our cucumbers, our tomatoes. We're going to toss our crispified bacon in there as well. But you can use whatever measurements you want. I did put this in my tracker as 5 servings because I kind of weighed it out to see what it looked like. Now I am going to also weigh out the dressing on this because I want to make sure that I know exactly how much I'm putting in there. And I like to record what I'm putting in there because then I do tend to forget until I edit, and I'm like, oh yes, that's how much I put in there. So now I know. So we ended up putting, I believe it was about 65 grams is what we put in there, which a serving is 28 grams. So just a little under a little bit over 2 servings of the Bolthouse Farms dressing of the ranch. So we're just going to go ahead and give that a good mix. And then, of course, y'all know, no surprise, we're going to add in some of the Trader Joe's onion salt because y'all know how much I love myself some onion salt from Trader Joe's. I need to go stock up. I think I have a day off in November, like a weekday that I can run up there, and I may do that. Or I may find a day this month that I can run up there. And then we have some pepper, of course, because we like to add a little extra pepper. And your salad is done. I'm going to have this on the side with some wraps or just have it as just a little snack. It's just such a nice, fresh salad. And I was just so excited to make this. It was just really good. Something super simple, but easy to throw together. So let me know if you end up trying this recipe or if you've made something similar to this. I'm sure you have. Next up, we're going to do some hard-boiled eggs. I always do mine in my Instant Pot. I do the 5-5-5 method, 5 minutes on the steam setting, 5 minutes natural release, and then at least 5 minutes in an ice bath. So I want to get my beef marinating. So I used this fine beef cubes from Walmart. In this bowl here, we have some lime juice, some of this juice of a cutie, and then some taco seasoning and some cilantro. And I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the refrigerator. While that is marinating, we're going to make a couple of protein boxes here. So we have the strawberries that we already put in there, and then I have the chomp beef sticks. So I'm just going to do 2 boxes, like I said. So I'm just going to take one each of the beef. Are these the turkey ones? I cannot remember now if they're the turkey or the beef. I'm pretty sure they are the beef ones. And then we have some cheese sticks here that are from that Galbani. I am loving their cheese sticks lately. I find them at a couple of my different stores, and I really, really like their mozzarella cheese sticks. And these are their Colby Jack ones, and they are so good. Anyway, I just discovered that brand. So we're just going to put one each of the chomp sticks, and then we'll put the Colby cheese in there, and then we have our strawberries. I forgot to mention we will be putting hard-boiled eggs in these boxes, but they are still currently cooking. So while the eggs are finishing cooking, we are going to go ahead and grab the meat out of the refrigerator. It's been marinating for about 45 minutes, and we're going to go and cook that up. So I just took some cooking spray, sprayed it in my pan. This is such a finely chopped up beef that it took like literally maybe 10 minutes to cook, and it came out so tender. I was a little worried because I wasn't sure. I've never used this beef before, so I wasn't sure how it was going to come out, but you'll see here how well it came out. I'm going to use these for tacos. I'm going to use them for taco salads. I'm going to use them on some sweet potato toast. So many good meals I can have with this taco meat. Here is what I ended up having for dinner tonight on the day that I am editing this. I just did 2 tacos on some low-carb taco shells with some cilantro and some of that white onion, and then I just took a lime and I squeezed the lime on there. And oh my goodness, you guys, this meat turned out so good. I almost think it would have been just as good without so much taco seasoning. I think I did use too much taco seasoning, so maybe start with a light hand on the taco seasoning and add more as you need it, but turned out amazing. Now our eggs are all done, so we're going to go ahead and crack open just a couple. I do like to only peel the eggs that I'm going to use in my meals. I prefer to keep the rest of them with the shell on because they do last a little bit longer. Now these were super hot still because I literally just put them in the ice bath and let them sit in there. There's actually the rest of them. You can see the steam rolling off of these eggs, you guys. So the rest of them are still in their ice bath, and so I'm like doing a terrible job of peeling these because they are so hot I can barely hold on to them. So here's our protein boxes, which I'm going to pair with these Quest Crunchy Protein Puffs, which I have tried those since I filmed this video, and I was not a huge fan of them, but they weren't bad. But here's our protein boxes, and you guys, that will do it for this week's meal prep. I have protein boxes prepped. I have some snacks prepped. I have all my fruits and vegetables I need prepped for the week, plus a yummy protein that I can have for several different meals this week. So as always, guys, thank you so much for tuning into my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.